Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Police are appealing for witnesses to a shocking crash on the M1 at the weekend, which claimed the lives of a father and son from Toronto. The 46-year-old man and 14-year-old boy were in a black Holden Commodore, which became bogged on the median strip at Arimba at about 9 on Saturday morning in pouring rain. A short time later, a white Mitsubishi SUV lost control and crashed into the car, killing the pair. The driver of the SUV, a 27-year-old man, wasn't injured and underwent mandatory testing at Wyong Hospital. Police want to speak to motorists with dashcam footage who were at the location between 8:15 and 9 a.m. Fire and Rescue is urging Hunter residents not to become complacent about home safety just because winter's over. It comes after two serious house fires at Charlestown and Cooranbong over the weekend. They're advising residents to check their smoke alarms to ensure they're working as the seasons change. Superintendent Adam Dewberry says there are other fire hazards which can't be ignored.
Now keep in mind, don't overload your power boards. Even though we're not using heaters, we start to use air conditioners and fans, maybe some portable fridges, anything around that. Just be really conscious not to overload the power boards. And the nights can still be a little bit cold. When you're using those outdoor heaters, never bring them inside.
Fire investigators are looking into whether an electrical fault is to blame for a large fire in a GrainCorp silo at Carrington. Around 50 firefighters were called to the site just after 5 p.m. on Saturday as flames and smoke issued from a dust extraction plant. More than 30 residents were evacuated amid fears of an explosion. They were allowed to return to their homes at about 2 o'clock on Sunday morning. A new red light speed camera is being installed at a busy stretch of road in southern Lake Macquarie. Transport for New South Wales says the camera is going in at the intersection of the Pacific Highway and Elizabeth Bay Drive at Lake Munmora. There have been 5 serious crashes at the intersection between 2016 and 2020, resulting in 1 death and 5 injuries. A recent review found fatal and serious injury crashes fell by 35% at red light speed camera locations. The camera will be switched on this Friday and will operate in warning mode for a month before fines are issued. The rich history of Lake Macquarie will now be celebrated under a new draft heritage museum strategy. On public exhibition, the council's hoping to develop tourism-focused museum heritage programs and will work with local Aboriginal groups to recognise and preserve sites and collections. Arts and Tourism Manager Jackie Hemsley says there's been increased interest in the region's history.
There's a huge interest from visitors to our city as well as our students and our community in understanding a little bit more of the identity and the history of our place. And that includes our pre-contact history with the Awabakal culture as well as some of our more modern history.
Broke's annual Village Fair and Vintage Car Display is coming up this Sunday, just months after the devastating July floods. More than 300 vintage cars and 60 stores will be at McNamara Park, starting at 9 a.m, with entry costing a gold coin donation. Broke Fair President Jody Derrick says Sunday will have something for everyone.
We have some arts and crafts and woodwork. We'll have Stan Ray doing some chainsaw displays. For the kids, we'll have Muller's Amusements doing jumping castles and rides. So there's plenty to see and lots of live entertainment all day.
2NURFM Sport.
The Knights NRLW side have cemented a place in the finals, taking out an 18-16 win over the Eels. Parramatta opened the scoring, but Newcastle came back through fullback Tamika Upton, beating 3 defenders to cross the line. Coach Ron Griffiths says it's been a joint effort from everyone in the side in getting to this point.
A substantial support staff that have done an exceptional job throughout the 7-week block that we've been here now. But importantly, it's the players that certainly have set the standard from day one.
Meanwhile, in the men's side, winger Dom Young grabbed 2 tries in Newcastle's 38-16 loss to Cronulla, the team finishing the season off in 14th place. Coach Adam O'Brien says Young has played a crucial role in the side.
He's been arguably our best performer in the backs all year, consistent. He had that injury where we missed him terribly.
And Macquarie have made it through to a Newcastle Rugby League decider, beating Cessnock 26-20 in the preliminary. That's sport. I'm Jordan Regnis.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 3, 6, 10, 18, 21 and 39, and the supplementaries are 41 and 43. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.